Hello, this is Belinda with HomeGardensToGo.com, teaching you more about square foot gardening. I am a certified teacher and also the teacher specialist for the Square Foot Gardening Foundation. So this is my compost container, and it works pretty good. You're able to spin it to keep your compost moved. There are 4 things to remember when you're doing compost, and that is mix. We want a lot of variety of ingredients. So in this compost, I've got a lot of leaves from my yard. Leaves are a really good component for your compost. You can see there's little branches. We want a wide variety. So that's our mix. We also want the waste from our vegetable garden. I like to dry that out and crumble that in. But any kind of waste from the kitchen, so I mentioned the 4 M's of composting. Mix, which means have a lot of variety of different things. Mash, which means that we need to chop it up, crumble up whatever we put in there. And the next one is moisten. We just need to moisten our compost. Don't need to really soak it, but just moisten it good. And keep it moist as often as you can. And then the 4th M is move. And then we just turn the composter, get those ingredients moving around, and try to do that once a day. The more often you do it, the faster your compost will break down. What happens with the ingredients in there is that they really heat up in the center of the mass. And so you can even add weeds to this, because if it heats up appropriately, it'll kill all the weed seeds that might be in there. And when we turn it, that spreads those microorganisms, and that heat spreads it to the other portions of the mass. Here's another pile that I have in my yard. Just a free standing pile because I've got the room. You don't have to have an expensive compost container. You could even do it in a bucket.